Welcome back to ABC4 News Midday. We are at Midday Weather School, Willow Canyon Elementary in Sandy. And we just got done talking about a lot of weather over here. In fact, I was talking. You can see how long I've been talking. Okay, and it was a long time, right? Yes, but we covered quite a few things. And in that amount of time, we were able to make what? Who can tell me what we were able to make? What is your name, Plants here?
Isaac.
Isaac, what were we able to make in that time?
A weather forecast.
A weather forecast. And within that, Isaac, we were able to forecast a couple of different things. Number one, we were able to forecast the time of when we might see something. We were able to tell the type of what might happen. And we were able to tell something about maybe where we would see those things. Those are a lot of different questions that I just asked at once. Okay, let's break it down. Who can tell me when the next storm might be arriving next week? What's your name?
My name is Caden.
Caden, when might we see the next storm? And you can just give me a ballpark figure.
We might see the storm next week.
Yeah, that's a great answer. So sometime like middle to the end of next week, because we're that far out, it's probably going to change in the exact timing. But right now we get the idea of the timing. Now, we were also able to forecast, I'm going to get up here because I saw a few hands, that we were able to forecast the type of what that might be coming next week. What's your name?
My name is Christian.
Christian, we were able to forecast that quite possibly we might have types of what coming our way?
Snowstorms.
Snowstorms. So it could be snow or?
Rain.
Or rain. Awesome. The third thing we looked at is we went to another chart and then tell us, well, maybe in order to find the difference between where it's raining and the difference between where it's snowing is we would look at this chart, and I'm going to sneak back here real quick. This gentleman's name is, real quick?
Enzo.
Enzo. That other chart was telling us that where are we going to get the rain and snow? Where would that tell us? At what?
About 7,000 feet.
That's right. At about what height, right? So we were able to forecast a few things in a lot of different times. When the next storm would arrive, what we might get out of it, rain or snow, and we were able to forecast it elevation. We also didn't cover, we were also able to forecast if it was a little bit closer, how much, right? We looked at that chart too. So in the course of the last 25 minutes before we talked, our whole fourth grade classes here at Willow Canyon Elementary just made the next week's forecast. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. What do you say we tell everybody at home what that forecast is going to be? You ready to do that? Yes. Okay. Well, Mr. Todd here has got you covered, and you can wave to him because everybody's seeing you right now at home, too. So there's a look outside, JD Byrider, downtown Cam, where we got some sunshine. That's fine. You can talk to people because they're listening to me through the microphone. They're not going to hear you. But we've got at least temperatures that have been cold, and we're still into the 30s in many cases, and still with the sun that's out today, even across the region, it is still cold after that big storm, and we are probably going to hear about this storm in the future. In fact, looking at the weather features, there it is. It is over the Midwest right now, pushing out of the plains into the Midwest. There are a number of blizzard warnings. There are a number of severe thunderstorm warnings and severe weather watches out ahead of it, flood watches and warnings, and then blizzard warnings to go along with it. This thing's got both spring, summer, and fall all wrapped up in it. Here we go with the high-res pinpoint futurecast forecast. Maybe not much summer, but at least spring and winter associated with it. Here for us the next 2 days, there is a whole lot of, because we covered this forecast, over the next week before that next storm arrives, we're going to get a whole lot of nothing and a whole lot of warmth. And so you already answered that forecast. And so we know that over that high-res forecast show that we're going to get some sunshine both here, both in southern Utah and St. George over the next 7 days in your Performance Auto Bountiful 7-day forecast shows. 50s today, but as soon as tomorrow, 60s. And by Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be possibly 70 with sunny skies. And then as we get into your 7-day forecast for the Wasatch Front, Salt Lake City, the Performance Auto Bountiful forecast, we are looking for ourselves. We're not going to be quite as warm, but are you at least ready to feel 50-degree temperatures? Yes. 60-degree temperatures? Well, over the weekend next week, we're expecting 50s to near 60 to come our way. Fourth graders, Willow Canyon, thank you so much for having me out today. I appreciate it. Now at ABC4 News, we like to also say that we are good for Utah. So can you help me say good for Utah here on the count of 3? Okay? Okay. So at ABC4 News Midday, we like to say that we are 1, 2, 3.